Is Bryce Perkins the next Rams quarterback? Probably not, but he could be the bridge quarterback if Matthew Stafford does decide to retire, and he's got a lot of tools that I think Sean McVay could develop nicely, so we might as well go back and look at that all 22 footage. And while I pull up this film, go ahead and like and subscribe to the Rams LAFB YouTube channel for the best Rams content on YouTube. And now, let's get into the film room. First play that I want to show you, this is still in the first quarter. We're going to have curls on these outside guys right here, and then vertical. And check out Bryce Perkins in the pocket. He's going to have some pretty good awareness, but this throw, his first read is going to be to the top of the screen right here. He doesn't like what he sees, and he starts getting pressured at this right side of the line of scrimmage, and he then progresses to his second read, Lance McCutcheon, who gets a nice little swipe on this guy and gets open. He's got a little bit of separation right there. You want to see this ball a little closer to the outside so that this man has less of an opportunity to break the ball up. Bryce Perkins gets that ball off to Lance McCutcheon. Kind of a tough catch. It's not a great throw. That was incomplete. But what I really want to highlight here is the footwork for Bryce Perkins. That initial step backwards with the left foot is good, and then he does that little hop there. A little bit of a wasted motion, but that's fine. You can live with that. Goes to his second read, has a nice feel for this pocket. He's sliding away from the pressure on the right side, and then right there, not great footwork. You see how he's just throwing there? That's not a great base for throwing the football. You want to have that right foot back, and then you want to step into it with that left foot and get that thing off like a slingshot. He doesn't do it, and you can see the throw suffers because of it. It's too far inside, so this defender has a chance. And it's also like a quack. It's wobbling all over. It's a duck. You want to see that little stronger to the sideline, and you can do that if you got better footwork. And this is what Bryce Perkins brings. Sean McVay needs some more of this. He needs a quarterback that can run the football like this. This is a designed quarterback run. It just goes right up the gut for about 10 yards. And this Rams offensive line is not great, but when you have the threat of a quarterback that can just go up the gut like this, you can see how much space is created right here because these guys are all expecting a pass. Sean McVay can really open up the playbook, and it changes a lot from a defensive perspective when you have a quarterback that can just run the ball like this. On this one, we got some deeper developing routes, but Bryce Perkins is going to be pressured immediately, so none of these guys have an opportunity to get open when he has the chance to throw. Now he's got to scramble to his right side. He's doing a good job of rolling out and keeping his eyes up, looking for a man downfield. Right here, he throws it to Van Jefferson. Check out on the sideline. This was ruled incomplete, but I think this may actually be a catch. You can see Bryce Perkins from this end zone view. Nice job of keeping those feet active. You see that? He's just hopping around a little bit, keeping those feet up, moving so that he's not stoic in the pocket. You don't want to be a little statue there. Starts rolling out to his right. And really, this is great ball placement, man, to Van Jefferson right there on the sideline, right in that chest area. And then let's look at the feet. Right there is that left foot down, and then the right foot maybe down right there, but then it definitely is out there. It was ruled incomplete. Again, these are routes that need time to develop, and it is time that Bryce Perkins does not have in this pocket. You can see immediately under pressure right here. If this is Matthew Stafford in this instant right here, he is sacked, but Bryce Perkins instead hits the B button, does a spin move, starts rolling out to his left side. You can see right here, it is third down. He needs to get to the sticks, and he does. Gets a bit more yardage on that play, takes a big hit right there, gets absolutely walloped along the sideline. But Rams fans, we have not seen this from a quarterback for a long time. I mean, Jared Goff and Matthew Stafford could not run like this, and it is a great thing to see. Finally, we're going to see Bryce Perkins with some time to throw. So we got at the bottom of the screen, this man is going to be running a deep route over the middle. This guy is going to be running a deep route and then kind of go to this hash right here. But as you can see, none of these guys are going to get open on this play action pass. So look at Bryce Perkins' footwork right here as he, bang, right there, establishes his base. That is perfect base. That's what I wanted to see on that first pass. He would have had a first down to Lance McCutcheon there. But he's now looking down the field. He's analyzing this defense. None of these guys are going to be open because it's a pretty good defense. And then what does he do? Check down to the running back. Kyren Williams is wide open with all of this turf. It is such green grass ahead of him, and you just dump it off to him, let him make a play, get that first down. He doesn't make a man miss, but you know what? You gave him an opportunity. And this is what I'm talking about. This is the added element that Bryce Perkins brings to your offense. Check out these two defensive linemen right here. The edge is going to go way out to the outside because he's really trying to, he just put his head down and get to the quarterback because it's third down. This defensive lineman doesn't stay disciplined in his pass rushing lane. As you can see, he kind of gets swallowed up in the middle of the field right here. Bryce Perkins sees that creates a big gap right there. And on third down, he's trying to run to the sticks. You can see it's right here. He just got beat the one defender, stiff arm, and you extend the drive with your running ability. Okay, this play is just insane. Bryce Perkins is so slippery in the pocket. How many men does he make miss? Let's try to count here. Number one, I'm going to count that. This is number two. And then he goes to his right side. Number three, this man is all over him. As you can see, he's got his arm, he's got his jersey ripping at it, tugging away. He is still up. Oh my goodness, the core strength that takes. And then this man trying to get him again. I believe that's Carlos Dunlap. This guy can't get him. And then he starts running to the sideline, puts a mean stiff arm on number 21 of the Chiefs, and then just gets hit right there and kind of just flails himself out of bounds. He's still up on his feet though. My goodness. Some glimpses of some really great maneuverability and escapability in the pocket, man. This is just a zone beater play. So they're going to run these two guys over the middle of the field deep, and they're going to have to decide, the defenders are going to have to decide who they're going to pick up, and they just go for this man right here. So it leaves Bryce Perkins. You can see he's already reading this play. He's going to throw this ball right now to this man wide open. Not really wide open, but open in that soft spot of the defense right there for a big gain. I believe that is Van Jefferson. It is. The Chiefs are bringing a lot of pressure on this one. You can see all these men on the line of scrimmage. They're all going to come after him. They even got a QB sneak right here. This man comes free off the edge. He hits the B move again, starts rolling to his left side, finds the open man, and he has the ability to loft that ball over the defender and get it to Tutu Atwell on fourth down and get the conversion. Again, you're just extending drives. We saw that great pass earlier along the sideline, and then we're going to see it again this time to Tutu Atwell. You can see he's just rolling out to his right side, keeping those eyes up, and he reads this play pretty well. Gets that ball right in the face mask to Tutu Atwell along the sideline. Just a great rollout play. And this is exactly what I want to see from Sean McVay, man. You couldn't do this with Matthew Stafford. You get a guy like Bryce Perkins in there, just able to run the ball and dot up a receiver like this, a speedy receiver along the sideline. And it opens up so many things in your offense, so many ways that you can get creative. So this is the touchdown to Van Jefferson. Ben Skowronek is just going to do a fade route, and then Van Jefferson right over the middle of the field in the end zone. I want you to focus on Kyren Williams, though, with this blitz pickup right here. This man blitzing, free rusher, boom, nope. And he gets time for Bryce Perkins. And look at this footwork by Bryce Perkins. He's a bit sporadic with those feet. He ends up establishing his base right here. It's a bit wide, and he is still able to get that throw off in between these two defenders and then right in the end zone for a tutty. That's not great positioning by these Chiefs linebackers. They need a little more depth than that. I don't know. I mean, these guys are guarding nobody, but look at the footwork in real time by Bryce Perkins. You can see what I mean. Boom, 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 boom. Little sporadic movement right there. You just want to establish your base quicker than that with less false steps than he had right there. And then again, his base is pretty wide. You got to step into it a little more with that left foot like here. Not only does he have sporadic footwork like that sometimes, but you can also see he's going to get a little freaked out in the pocket right here as these two tackles kind of collapse the pocket. And then this rusher right in his face coming right at him. He's going to take the hit as he throws the ball. Tries to get the ball over this defender and in between these two Chiefs defenders to his receiver. He's not able to do it. It's a poor read, and it's an interception for the Chiefs. I believe that's L'Jarius Sneed, it is, and then he just starts running down the field. And this is the second interception. I don't put this one really on Bryce Perkins. It's just going to be a whip route at the bottom of the screen. Van Jefferson, he's right here. He's going to get pressured by this defender. That's a really good rush right there. And he's already getting ready to throw this ball. You can see it's good anticipation because he is going to be open right here, and that's where he's throwing it. But you can see it gets tipped by this Chiefs defender. It's right here in the air, and now it's a tip drill. Nick Bolton gets that ball 2 interceptions on the day for Bryce Perkins. I don't necessarily put that one on the quarterback, but also what you like to see is Bryce Perkins getting in there on that tackle. He's trying to get that man down. So that's the film, man. And yeah, there's some good. There's also some bad. But you know what? I'm excited to see how he progresses throughout the season. I want him to start for the rest of the year because, I mean, the year is a wash anyway. We don't need to see any more Matthew Stafford. Bryce Perkins for the rest of the year. And let's see how he develops, man. Thanks for watching until the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the Rams LAFB YouTube channel. And I will see you guys next time.